Good afternoon, Toastmasters and guests.
Good afternoon.
How are you feeling?
Good.
We heard 2 good speeches. Are you energized? Are you feeling good?
Yes.
Yes? Alright. So my topic today is you can lie. Is it a statement? Is it permission to you? What is it? What is your first impression when I say you can lie? Ravish.
You can lie based on the circumstances.
Okay. Robert?
So maybe to substantiate what you're speaking, you can put imaginary stories or lies.
Okay. So it's neither of those things. As you might know me, one of the core principles of my life is that you shouldn't lie. I try not to lie in my daily life. So when I say you can lie, what do I mean? You can lie to fellow Toastmasters. You know that. You can lie about how motivated you are, whether you're going to deliver your next speech. Yes, Vaibhav, I'm delivering my next speech next month. I have a slot scheduled that I will not cancel. You can lie about your goals. How many of you have a goal in Toastmasters to improve your speaking capability? Yes, that's why you joined?
Yes.
That could be a lie. I'll come to that later. You can lie to fellow Toastmasters. You can lie to your VPE and mentor. About your speech progress? Yes, I'm in the process of writing my speech. It's going well. I'm 60% done. You can lie about how much you practice. I have a speech slot this Thursday. Yes, I've done 4 times of practice. I am ready to give. You can lie to everybody in the world. But there's a saying that you cannot lie to one person, and that is yourself. And I am here to tell you that that's false. You can lie to yourself. In fact, it's the easiest thing to do. You can lie that you cannot perform well. You can be nervous about your performance, about your skill set on stage. You can lie that circumstances are holding you back. I'm not getting speech slots. I'm not getting the motivation. I don't know what to talk about. All these things are things that you can lie about to yourself, and you can impede your own progress. What are we doing today? What are we talking about? This module is called Keeping the Commitment, and it's about a Toastmaster's Promise. So what is a Toastmaster's Promise? It has 3 parts. Participate, which I have nicknamed Take Part because it's easier to remember. Interact, or Make Heart, which is make heart-to-heart connections. You can see the pattern I'm going for. And the next part is maintain club quality or keep up, because not everything has to rhyme. Okay. These are the 3 modules that we'll be covering over this presentation in detail. And we'll talk about how you keep the commitment through goals, work ethic, and competition. So let's get started. Why is this important? Why is this module important for you as a Toastmaster? We are a Golden Gavel club, right? Golden Gavel Plus club. That means we are accomplished. We do all the things that Toastmasters tells us to do. So why do we need a module about keeping the commitment? Because right now, as we said, we are a youthful club. Not that all our members are young, but that all our members are in the early stages of the Toastmasters journey. We are heavily skewed towards members who are in the CC1 to CC6 phase. Manjushri just crossed hers, and she is finally going to become an advanced Toastmaster. Hopefully we'll see her next speech sooner, but well done today. We have opportunity cost. How many of you are economic students? Anybody? Who knows what opportunity cost is? Okay. So opportunity cost means if I am committed to doing something, what am I giving up? What is the cost of the next best thing? So let's put it in Toastmasters context. If I am here in Orators Club, what else could I have done with my time? You spend 1 hour 15 minutes or 1.5 hours, let's be real, every week at Orators Club. If you were not here, what would you do? Would you get more work done? Or would you go to another club? When you think about opportunity cost, you learn to prioritize your own goals. So when you have a Golden Gavel Plus club as your club, you have a lot of opportunity here that you might not be looking at. And growth. Okay, so let's talk about this. Continuous growth is important because we have a goal for ourselves, and if we don't keep committed to that goal, there's somebody outside. Can we applaud so that they can come in? So if you don't keep committed to your goal through continuous growth, you'll forget your goal, and we'll talk about that in a second. So why is this important to you? Because we are still skewed towards the earlier stage of our thing, and we need to be committed. Secondly, why is this important for me personally? I have an opportunity sometime next month to go and talk to JP Morgan Chase Toastmasters Club. And this for me is practice. This is the first time I'm giving an education session. So this keeps me personally motivated to come and talk to you. Let's get into the Toastmasters Promise. Right? What is it? The definition says it's a set of standards for Toastmasters to perform well. That's it. Nothing else. It's not an oath. I'll not make you stand and raise your hand and say a few words out loud that you don't mean, that you're promising but you're not thinking of in your head. Not that. We'll talk about goals, work ethic and competition. Okay, let's do that now. We've spoken about goals already. Work ethic and competition. How do you keep the Toastmasters Promise? How do you keep yourself motivated? It's only through continuous competition, not just the speech competitions and the table topic competitions, but also competition with each other. Right? It is when you compete. For example, I was competing with Umachitra, even though she did not know it. Last year, I was competing with her for speech slots. We were going neck and neck, CC5, CC5, CC6, CC6, CC10, CC10. We completed on the same day. And that kept me motivated because I'm like, I need to beat her. Thank you for that. So what is the promise to participate? The three parts under the promise to participate is attend club meetings, prepare speech projects carefully, and prepare and fulfill meeting assignments. This is what the Toastmasters organization says is part of the Toastmasters Promise. So how can we lie about this participation? This is where I open it up to you. How can you lie about these things? Anybody? I'll start us off. I'm going to attend every meeting. Every Thursday I'm going to come. It's not true. Sometimes I come, sometimes I don't. I live in Whitefield now. It's hard for me to come. But if I lie to myself about it, I'm impeding my own progress. Anybody else? A lie about, how do you lie to yourself about these three things? Thank you. Ananda.
I'm doing a speech every week.
Okay. Uma?
I will not speak at all.
Will not speak at all. Okay, good. See, we do that. I will never speak because I'm too nervous. I cannot speak because I'm too nervous. That's a lie that we tell ourselves. You can attend club meetings. You don't have to attend every week. You can prepare speech projects carefully, especially in a Golden Gavel Plus club, because you have so many experienced Toastmasters around you. Now, there were some problems with Sudesh's speech today, but I'd like to take this moment to congratulate you because you worked on one flaw of yourself, which is he has a soft voice. Has anyone spoken to him in person? He's very soft spoken, and he focused on getting his voice out today. Okay? So well done, Sudesh. A round of applause for him. But I'm sure as your evaluator will tell you, there are things that you could have done. You could have prepared your speech projects more carefully because you have so many people that you can consult. And prepare and fulfill meeting assignments. So a meeting is not just about the speakers and the education session people. It's also about all the roles that we take. Again, the general evaluator will come and tell you about how you're performing every week. But this is important because you build that work ethic of performing well every time. And you can lie to yourself that this is not important. You can lie that it's not important to be a grammarian or it's not important to be an accountant. It is important. These are the lies we tell about participation. Let's get to the next module. Again, Toastmasters organization tells us the promise to interact is provide helpful, constructive evaluations, promote a friendly environment, serve as an officer, and be respectful and courteous. These are the 4 points. So how can we lie about interaction? Again, I'm opening up to you. Meghla, how do you lie about these things?
Toastmasters are not supportive.
Okay. Anyone else? Mahesh? I hate being an officer.
Not there yet.
Right? Anybody else? Toastmasters are not supportive is an important point. We'll come back to later.
I may not find time to serve as an officer.
Right? I cannot commit. It's too big of a
Yeah.
commitment.
Being
So-
an officer is just a point to see.
Yeah. Being an officer is just a point in the ALP, not in the CL. So we can, one of the main things I feel about the evaluation part, by how we lie to ourselves, is that I do not know how to evaluate someone. You don't have to have a perfect record. Start by evaluating. Today Shubha is my evaluator for this evaluation, for this education session. She's never evaluated before. Specifically, I asked her to do it because she's never done it before. Now that she's going to do it in a careful, supportive environment, she'll feel more confident next time when somebody else asks her to evaluate her CC1 or CC2. Right? Start evaluating, and then you'll find that you get better over time. So you're lying to yourself when you say that you cannot provide helpful, constructive evaluations. Promote a friendly environment. Does everybody agree that Toastmasters is a very friendly environment? I have never seen any place that is so supportive of everybody who comes here. We applaud everybody. We applaud someone who comes and doesn't say anything and stands for a minute and then leave. Because it takes courage to stand here. And you have that environment. And we strive to do it every week. And be respectful and courteous is connected. Final module is the promise to maintain club quality, which says bring guests, follow guidelines and rules, and observe ethical standards. Now here, this is where Toastmasters is sort of advertising itself. Bring guests, they'll join, we'll grow as an organization, follow guidelines and rules, stay within our program. But these are important because someone's outside. Can we applaud for them to come in? These are important because the Toastmasters program is proven to work. You have this wonderful program that is 40 speeches, very easy learning skills that you can grow as a performer. And we bring guests so that they can see and judge for themselves. We don't pressure anybody to join. We tell everybody that you can come and attend as a guest 4 times, 5 times, 10 times, as much as you need. I attended as a guest 4 times before I joined. So this is the promise. And how do we lie about quality? I lie about guests. I don't have any friends and teammates in the office. I can't bring anyone as guests. How else can you lie? Manjushri. Right? It's okay.
Guidelines and rules are not that much perfect.
Guidelines and rules are not perfect or not suited to the club. Or we have a different funda. We like to perform by ourselves. We have our own thing.
I think there were people who would also told us that we can't stick to the norms given in the manual. We need something more
Right.
entertaining.
We need to be a little more entertaining. The manual is boring. Anyone else? Observe ethical standards. I for one say that we are too polite at Toastmasters. We should be a little more strict about our evaluations. But there's a way to do it. And we lie when we tell ourselves either, and I tell myself that I have to be very harsh, or when someone says I have to be really polite, I cannot say what I really think. There's a way always, as long as you're willing to do it. There is a way to help somebody grow by providing helpful criticism within the guidelines and rules. So these are the 3 modules. These are the 3 modules of the Toastmasters Promise. Like I said, I will not make you stand and raise your hand and take that promise. But now that you know about it, you can reevaluate your goal. I asked you all, what is your goal? A lot of you raised your hands for, I want to improve my speaking skills. That doesn't work because it's vague. What is my goal? My goal when I joined Toastmasters was to perform at table topics so much that I become quick on my feet and I can talk in any situation. That was my goal. Very specific. And that works for me. So what did we talk about today? You have to commit to yourself. You can lie to yourself. That's it, we are on time. Alright, I'll stop. Questions? Any questions? Now I know that nobody likes to be the first person to ask a question. So Ravish, could you read the first question please?
Okay, stop lying.
You can stop lying. To stop lying, you need to first know that you can lie to yourself. And now you do. Therefore, whenever you think a certain thing, try and stop yourself. Am I right in thinking this? And automatically, it will become easier and easier for you to stop lying to yourself. Any other questions? I have no minutes left, but we'll take a couple.
What is the hardest lie that you'll be telling yourself that you overcome or yet to overcome?
The hardest lie that I have told myself is that I am super different from everybody and nobody understands me. And nobody at Postmasters is willing to listen about my illnesses or my shortcomings, and I don't have anybody to talk to. I'm still trying to be open with everybody.
So, although previous side they are talking about how to lie, but the conclusion was when you are saying that you should be truth to self.
So we didn't.
How is
The presentation was not how do you lie, is how we already lie, how we are lying to ourselves. And therefore when we know about it, we can second guess ourselves. Okay, I may not be completely objective in this situation. Because we tend to think and then we finish it. I don't like this, that's it, done. Move on. Therefore I don't like this, now what? When you learn these things and when you understand how you lie, you can second guess it. I don't like this, why don't I like this? Maybe I'm not thinking about it in the best way. That was the purpose of this presentation. Anybody else? No? So, last question, how do I give feedback to this presenter? I believe you're all in the WhatsApp group for orators. I'll send a message there. If you want to send me feedback, you can click on it and click message Vaibhav. Finally, cheap plugs, follow the Orators Club in the group, Facebook group, and you can find me there. That's my personal page. Please do follow if you like this presentation, or you can email me at this address, which is my official email address, which I will not be sharing with JP Morgan Postmasters. That's all. Thank you. Over to you.